Welcome to Creative Movies Recapped. Today's recap is a horror and thriller film called Storm Warning. Watch out for spoilers ahead. Before we continue, please subscribe to support our channel. Australian lawyer Rob and his beautiful French artist wife Pia are on a one-day vacation traveling in a car to the coast. They arrive and hire a timber boat to go sailing. In the sea, they have fun as Rob shows Pia how to fish using a fishing rod. They share a good time basking in the sunlight. It starts getting late and cold. Pia suggests they go back, but Robs tell her they swing around the mangrove along the coastal marshland. Darkness falls slowly as the couple sails further into the mangrove gazing at the beautiful scenery. While sailing around a headland, they become lost. As they are trying to find their way, their boat gets to a shallow place where they dock the boat and walk on foot to seek help. After walking in the marsh for hours, they realize that they are going in circles, but after walking further, they come across a man being beaten by an unseen assailant next to a parked truck on a desolate road. They are frightened by the scene, but this gives them hope of finding other people or settlements around. They flee and stumble upon a decrepit farmhouse just as a torrential rainstorm begins. They knock at the door and nobody answers. They decide to go inside and look for a phone and make a call for help. They walk around the filthy-looking untidy house, and in a shed, Rob uncovers a large amount of marijuana growing. Rob and Pia are interrupted when the deranged redneck owners of the home Brett, his brother Jimmy, and their father Poppy return. Rob begs them to help them get to the nearest town, but at gunpoint, they are held captive. He tells them that he is rich and will pay any amount they want, but they savagely decline. Poppy, the father of the two brothers, is drunk asleep and does not realize the couple's invasion. The brothers, who perceive Rob and Pia as upper-class yuppies, offer them a shower during which they steal their wetsuits. When Rob asks for them back, they begin to insult them. At the dinner table, they taunt Rob and sexually harass Pia. Their intimidation tactics quickly escalate, as Brett threatens to castrate Rob unless Pia kills a joey, which she reluctantly does. They force Pia to cook the joey for them. Rob and Pia get locked in a barn and attempt to flee. They stumble upon the corpse of the man they saw being beaten earlier. They are caught by the brothers and their Rottweiler dog is left to feed on the dead man. They are taken back to the house. Jimmy tries to assault Pia and Rob attempts to defend her, but he is beaten and his leg is broken by Brett, who fires his shotgun, waking his father up. Poppy arrives and beats Brett up. Jimmy and Brett fear his father, who is arrogant and beats them regularly. In Poppy's living room, he beats up the brothers again for carelessly handling the hostages on an illegal farm. He tells them that he could be convicted and leave them to starve like dogs. Pia supports Rob's broken leg with pieces of wood. She manages to fashion a booby trap with hooks and other sharp objects found inside the barn. Brett is sent to check after them, and when he re-enters the barn, his face is hooked and lifted into the air, after which Pia kills him by beating his head with a hammer. Jimmy enters the barn looking for Brett before forcing Pia outside at gunpoint. He brings her into the house and sends her upstairs to Poppy to let him rape her. When Poppy attempts to penetrate her, Pia drives a broken liquor bottle into his groin, cutting his penis. She flees into a crawlspace, where she falls through the floor, landing in a downstairs room. Jimmy pursues her with a rifle to the barn, where she and Rob hide. When Jimmy enters the barn, he finds Brett's body, during which Rob and Pia manage to steal his rifle before locking him inside. They get in the brothers' truck to escape, but realize they have to get the car keys from the house. Pia enters the house, where Poppy is still upstairs tending to his wound in the bathroom. Pia locates the keys to the truck, and she and Rob attempt to drive away. While trying to start the truck, Poppy pursues them with a knife, but the blood from his wound attracts his Rottweiler, who eats him alive. Jimmy breaks open and attempts to chase the truck with an airboat stored inside the barn, but Pia crashes into him, throwing him into the propeller, which shreds his body to pieces. The couple then drives away to safety. Hope you've enjoyed today's recap. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.